Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of Transformer Facts Friday. This is the second weekly roundup show that I like to do on this channel, which gives me the perfect opportunity to do exactly that. That's keep you guys updated with things that I found going on in the world of Transformers. I'll let you know what's happening with its YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is Toys_R_Us. Once again, I seem to be inundated with so much news that I've got to split this into two like on Wednesday. So this is going to be the first part. There's 12 things to go through with you. And then I've already got about 10 things for tomorrow as well, which I'll be doing first thing in the morning UK time. So about another 9-10 hours later, wherever you're watching this particular video right now. So loads of things to go through with you. Things that we've seen before, but just some better pictures, things that you might not have seen. And we're going to start, funny enough, with something that I have seen, and it seems to have been around for ages, but I suppose didn't really appreciate them as much as I am now. So what we've got here are the anti-gravity pedestal 10 sig bases. And as I say, these have been around for quite some time. Robot Recruits in the UK, you've been able to order these already, but you can see there that you can create some, I suppose, really good battle scenes, to be honest. You can see exactly that, anti-gravity, so it looks like they're all flying. They do really look good. If you're wondering what the Optimus Prime is, it is, of course, the redeco of the Ultra Magnus cab. There was a few jokes, I think, of this. I think it was actually just before Christmas last year, obviously saying that he'd eaten a lot over Christmas, etc. But yeah, that's the molds that they are using. And yeah, you can order these, as I say, right now. They are known as the anti-gravity pedestal 10 sig bases. Right, let's carry on. Moving on to this guy. I know we've seen loads of images of him already. And again, I apologise. I am excited about when I eventually will get mine. But this particular guy, T-Man978, he's done a review on YouTube. These are all images I've took from tformers.com, but he's done some really good comparisons. So we've not really seen any of these comparisons, which is why I've took some of the shots from this. So again, we've got the lovely packaging. We can see actually how long it is. It really is a long figure, but the robot height, as you'll see by some of these pictures in a minute, is, in my opinion, it's just a little bit of a letdown. There's the stand as well, which again makes that looks great. There, of course, is red alert on top, or alert if it's Japanese. So there's a Commander class Skylynx. You can see it's just as long, if not that little bit longer, not excluding the tail. And there is the robot mode. And again, I think the robot mode looks fantastic. It's very poseable. It looks great, as you can see. But in a second, it's these sort of shots, which I think is the main reason why I'm showing you. So we've got a tiny little core class and a deluxe figure, which thankfully he towers above. But as you can see with the leader class figures, he doesn't really. He's about the same height as Galvatron. He's not huge at all. So we've got obviously leader, Rodimus, Ultra Magnus and Optimus Voyager, but he's only just bigger. There, of course, is Astro Train and Skylynx. And yeah, so as I say, I'm excited for him still. I just really wish that perhaps he could have been just that little bit bigger. So this is probably the last of the new images you'll see of him from me until I get my own. Right, moving on, I'm going to read this out, but you can quickly see that there. This is something that didn't really, I suppose, get off the ground running. And basically, it's an unfortunate turn of events. They've got a report that Niantic's Transformers Heavy Metal AR mobile games. This is the same company that made Pokemon Go. They were going to try and do something similar with Transformers, I believe. It's been basically axed. It's been shelved. It's not going to go ahead due to sort of financial difficulties. But it was only available as beta tests in a few countries. So unfortunately, that game, which could have been really good and sounded really good, isn't going to happen. So yeah, unfortunately, bad news with that. Moving on to something else that I am super excited about, and I said it and I keep saying it. The brilliant fact is we've got the Hasbro employees on their own Instagram sharing stuff like this. So here's, of course, Cosmos, the concept images. We've, of course, got the CAD CAM images. And then we've got, again, actual prototypes and stuff they've used. There's Mark Maher's signature at the bottom of that. But what we actually want to see is these pictures. So there he is next to, of course, Deluxe Huffer. And there you go. So he's a really big chunky bot. Just looks fantastic. That's what it's all about. It's so cool to have a deluxe size Cosmos. And it looks like they're going to be getting, I suppose, deluxe size mini bots for absolutely everything. And again, you can tell by my voice and see by my face, I'm very excited for this. Now, the next thing, I really don't have a clue. I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to show you some pictures. And I suppose, again, the best thing about collecting Transformers is there's so many things to collect. Everybody's got their own things. And this is, and again, I hope I don't butcher this, I want to try and say it properly, the Bishoujo series. So this is the Optimus Convoy. So this is the, I suppose it's the doll version of Optimus Prime, or sorry, Convoy if we're talking about Japanese continuity. So I really don't know what to make of it. As I say, you've got two masks. You've obviously got Optimus Prime's, as I suppose, waistband there. Here's some images of her on the stand. The only thing that I think is really cool about this is her briefcase is, of course, the trailer. So we've got pretty much loads of images. There's way more of these on TFW 2005. Loads more images. I've just took a few. There she is with her Optimus mask on. So it was different to the other image you saw. There she is with the face and the matrix around the neck. There's the briefcase I was on about. And then there she is with the faceplate and the mask. As I say, I really don't know what to think about this. It's something that I'm not interested in. It's obviously there's a market there. It's great for people who are interested in things like this. For myself, in fact, I've probably got a couple of friends who buy this, to be honest. But for me, it's yeah, it doesn't really do it. Same as the duck things and everything else that at the moment we're getting loads of. There's the stand, of course. Great use of the Autobot emblem, and there's some more official marketing images, shall we say, for this particular product. So that's the colour images of it. We did see just a few prototypes not so long ago, but there you go. If this is your thing, that's exactly what it's going to look like. And then hot on the heels of that, we go and get a teaser image of the fact that there's going to be a Bumblebee one. So we already know there's going to be Convoy, or Optimus, however you want to call him, and Megatron. But now they've teased, of course, Bumblebee. Right, moving on. This is insane. Absolutely insane. It's amazing. I've shown a couple of images on this before, but I've managed to find Like Toys Facebook page. So some of these images you've seen already. It is this giant Metroplex. So I might have shown you a couple of these images, but I've got a few more, and I've got some things to tell you about it as well. So you can see you've got two different weights there. So you've got toy and cartoon accurate. And then this I've taken from the Facebook page. So here's some stats on it. It will be a mass production, not a 3D printed only. Only the prototype is being 3D printed, so it's going to be mass production. It's going to be about 48 inches tall. That's 4 foot. That's 121 centimeters tall. It's going to be transformable with light up parts. It's going to have a movable jaw and an extra rib piece to have both cartoon and toy looks. It's not going to have a voice chip though, and it says the price won't be crazy over a K. And it's saying basically if you go and support them on this, anybody who supported them early enough are going to have sort of first refusals. So there's a little bit of a spiel there. In fact, I'm going to show you the actual page, but I've got a few more images because wait till you see some of these. So this is of course computer generated images of the face plates we're on about. There's the feet. Look at that. That's an adult boot, adult trainer there. This is going to be, I think the only word I can use is insane. So there's another computer generated image again. There's a brilliant one again. If they get this thing that big and this posable, it's going to be ridiculous. There is again another image, but wait a second. There's the leg. I've got no idea how big that box is behind, but you can tell that that's a good, at least 2 foot leg. It's huge. There's of course one of the shoulder parts with the lights in it. And then there again is just a scale of how big that's going to be. I've seen that Omega Supreme on people's videos. It's huge. It has been totally dwarfed by this figure. And again, they're showing how posable it's going to be. So there's from the waist down, crouching down on the one knees. It's just crazy. So I said I'd show you, and I'm going to quickly show you. If you want to have a look at it yourself in more detail, I just typed into Google, whichever search engine. If you type in Like Toys Metroplex, there's a link from TFW 2005 which goes to Facebook, and there's just all what I was just showing you. So if you want to have a look at this in more detail, I've been asked loads of questions on this, and unfortunately up until now I didn't know the answers, but here we are. I found, that's all I was reading out. There's the images, and again you'll see here just below are the other images I've just shown you. So that's all I can tell you on it. I can't believe it. If they pull that off, it's the same as the Fort Max one. If they pull it off, it's going to be amazing. Right, moving on to something else, and this is again, I suppose, appreciation for other people's ingenious and brilliantness. This is again just a YouTuber who's done something amazing. He's made, I suppose, combiners with Micromasters and stuff. So this is Metropolis and Notropolis crane combiners. So look what he's done there. They've used, as I say, the Metropolis set with Ironworks and he's made a huge crane, like so. And they've made videos on this as well, so you can have a look at the video. There you go. If you want to have a quick look for that, there's a video link for this on tformers.com, and it looks like it's made by, it hasn't got the name there unfortunately, but you can see where I've took it from, so full credit to that chap for making it. Looks so good. Moving on to something else that's just dropped, is again something else you can go into a video on. This is the YouTube link that was posted on the official Hasbro YouTube channel, and all they've teased us with at the moment is, it says watch, play, become. It's an official teaser trailer, and it appears to be some kind of marketing promotion, promoting the animation, gaming and roleplay aspects of Transformers to young people. Check out the full clip below. Again, I took this from T-Form, as you can see that there. It is that. There's a little YouTube clip on Hasbro's actual YouTube as well. Right, couple more things in this particular one, and this is something, again, I think looks amazing. This is the only image we've had so far, and again, I apologize because I totally butcher these. This is the Flame Toys Kuru Karakuri Star Saber, and it's saying that pre-orders are available in Japan from Flame Toys already. That's the image we've got, but what I've done is I've zoomed in to see if we can get a bit better image of Star Saber, the Flame Toys version. That's the only image we've got of him so far, and I'm sure you'll agree that yes, it looks stunning. Can't wait to see that. Couple of other things that have literally just dropped as well. This is, let me make sure I get this right because it's got a huge name, and by my own admission, I'm not too up on my third parties just yet. So this is Newage H28 Octavian. This is the limited clear red variant, and of course it's a redeco again of the Ultra Magnus, H27W Conquest, and this is a legend scale, and again it is a reuse of this particular mold, and it's completely translucent red. What do you think of that? Crazy. I know that obviously Hasbro and Takara have been super guilty of using and reusing molds over and over again, but this is getting daft. What do you think? I think it looks good though. I can't argue. I think it looks good. It's very new. I don't know the reason behind it. I don't know any reason why he's translucent red. Obviously with the Shining Magnus, which I've done a full video on the actual original version. There's obviously the story about it, the fact it's the shining glow. I'd love to know, in fact, something's just popped into my head. What's that one where they get older, oh no, that's the humans who turn, no, the robots turn red, the anger one in the Optimus Prime towards the end of series 4, is it? Is it the one that, Rebirth of Optimus Prime, I think it is, whatever that anger they get. Maybe it could be classed as that, I don't know. But there's a bad marketing tool. That's one of the official Newage promo images, red figure with a red background. So with my primitive technology, it looks even worse. Moving on to the final thing for this particular roundup. This is, and let's make sure I get this right as well, this is Transbots. This is an exclusive for anybody going to TFcon Toronto. This is presented by the Chosen Prime, so it's in association with them. So if you want to get one, get onto the Chosen Prime's website. This is MX33B, and it's Jocund G2 version. So there is the robot mode. Very poseable, looking great. And in a second you will see, pardon me, that it's a motorcycle. It's a brilliant alternate mode. Look at that. So this is a TFcon Toronto exclusive, and there you go. So get onto the Chosen Prime to get that. So that pretty much covers the first part. As I say, I've got another at least 9-10 things to go through with you in about 10 hours time, depending on where we, well, it will be 10 hours time. You have just got to go to bed first. Yes, so loads of stuff going on. It is crazy. There just seems to be so much more than normal. I don't know if it's just because I'm making more news videos on it, but it just seems to be. I want to know your comments and your opinions on the Bishoujo things, the Like Toys Metroplex, the red Magnus variant. Yeah, let me know what you think. With regards to this channel, I've done for Pathosis. That's going to be tonight's video. That is the European Motivators, as they were known, and the Japanese Road Caesar bots. So basically same molds, redecoed, all three of each, compared, combined, and just to see what they look like. That was quite great fun doing that, to be fair. I've got that ready and queued up to go later on. I've got Slicer I've got 2 slices to do. I've got the original slicer from G1 and I've got the bot conversion. I'm going to get that done as soon as I can, as well as some of the old studio series that I'm still really far behind, and Classics Universe Blue Streak. And again, whatever you guys are asking, I know the list is huge already, so maybe give me a week or 2 to get through some of the lists. But again, huge thank you, and of course, thank you for helping me push for 5k by TF Nation in the UK. I'm up to 4,025 I think already at the moment, so it's starting to grow. Lovely. All your help and support is massively appreciated. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.